I don't care about that.
Listen, D, we're not hitting vape right now. Go ahead, place your hands on the back of the car. I'm going to pat you down, okay? I'm going to make sure you ain't got nothing on you. Keep going in your pockets after you told you not to, okay? If you want to keep your hands in your pocket, that's cool, okay? I know you don't got anything weird anymore. All right.
I respect it, yeah.
Okay.
A man, a gas station parking lot, a car he says he was never going to drive. That claim is about to collide with a law most people have never heard of.
Copy. How's it going, man? Step on back here for me if you would. Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me if you would. You been drinking today? No? Okay, what's with the open container there in the center console?
Yeah, that was from like last night.
From last night?
Yeah, me and my girl we were like, so basically.
How's it going, man?
Was our buddy in here?
Yeah, he was. I was telling her. He was here. I came like at 4 o'clock, 4:10, okay, something like that. He was sitting over there, number one, where he's standing over there. So it was dark. Nobody. Okay, I opened. Okay, the lights on, everything on. I was expecting him to come over. He didn't come. So like 1 hour later, I looked at. He's still over there. So somebody asked for gas, number 2 next to him. I said, please check on this car. Maybe something wrong. So he checked. He said, you know, he's got some booze and he's sleeping. So 5 o'clock or 5:15, he came to buy booze. I said, I cannot sell you booze before 5:30. So he left and he came after 5:30, 5:35. He bought like 3 beers. He left. Then 10 o'clock, he came back. He bought 3 more beers, like 22-ounce Bush. Okay, and like an hour ago, he came back for a 30 trip, and he bought 3 beers too.
Like the situation with me and my girl is like I'm not allowed to drink inside the house, so like I was drinking like in my car last night.
Okay. If you would keep your hands out of your pockets for me. I know it's cold, but
Can I hit my vape?
yeah, go ahead. I don't care about that.
Listen, D, we're not hitting vape right now. Go ahead, place your hands on the back of the car. I'm going to pat you down, okay? I'm going to make sure you ain't got nothing on you. Keep going in your pockets after you told you not to, okay? If you want to keep your hands in your pocket, that's cool, okay? I know you don't got anything weird anymore. All right.
I respect it, yeah.
Okay. So do you have your ID on you? Is it in the car?
No, it's in my wallet, but I can get it.
All right, man. Would you be willing to perform a couple field sobriety tests?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever done it before?
No.
No. Okay. All right. If you wouldn't mind, if you could just pull your hood down for me and just kind of pull your hat up a little bit so I can see your eyes a little better there. Appreciate that. Is there anything wrong? Any sort of head trauma? Anything like that?
I've been in an accident a couple days ago that. Yeah.
A couple days ago?
Jarred me.
Okay. Did you go in and get medical clearance on that?
Yeah. I've been 2 doctor appearances.
Okay. Any sort of diagnosis? Did they say you have a concussion or anything like that?
No, I don't know.
Okay. All right, man. So it's a pretty simple series of tests. For the first one, I'm just going to have you follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Mm-hmm. Make sure you keep your head straight. You understand? Do you have any questions? Okay. Keep your head still. Okay. Follow your eyes only. Okay. And you said you haven't had anything to drink today. That's correct. Mm-hmm. Okay. What were you doing before? Were you working or?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been working 70 hours. I do.
Okay. All right. So same deal here. Just eyes in your eyes only. Okay.
All right. Well, can you move
is the sun beating in your eyes? Here.
Right.
Is that better?
You look cold.
I am pretty cold, dude.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep your head still, okay? Follow with your eyes only. All right, so the next couple tests are going to require you to take a series of steps. Is there anything that would keep you from doing that? Anything that would prevent you at all? Any sort of knee problems, feet problems, anything like that?
Knee problem? Oh, yeah. Abundance.
What's up with your knee?
All sorts of.
But are you able to just walk generally?
Yeah,
you have no issues just walking?
Yeah, I feel like I could probably do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so...
But I do have knee problems.
Okay. All right, so for the first test, what we're going to do is I'm going to have you take a series of steps, okay? You're going to take 9. Do you have any questions? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you may begin. Okay. All right. So now, last test, you're going to pick whichever leg, either one of your liking, doesn't matter to me. You can begin the test whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17.
All right, you can stop.
The open container in plain view is the first legal anchor. Under Ohio Revised Code, Section 4301, subsection 62, possession alone as the offense timing does not matter. The clerk's account, 3 purchase trips over several hours, is not testimony. It is probable cause foundation. Under Terry versus Ohio, 1968. Repeated pocket access after a direct instruction independently justified a Terry pat-down. No probable cause required, only reasonable safety concern. 3 field sobriety tests follow National Highway Traffic Safety Administration Protocol. The subject disclosed a head injury and a knee problem. Both are defense ammunition at trial, but neither legally disqualifies the results. Under South Dakota versus Neville, 1983, consent to field sobriety testing is voluntary. That consent and what officers observed is fully admissible.
All right, man, do me a favor. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You are being arrested for OVI at this point.
Why am I being arrested?
Because you're showing signs of impairment. Palms, sir. Palms together.
I wasn't.
Yeah, but it's physical control, though, sir.
I wasn't.
Okay, sir. Keep your hands behind your back.
I wasn't doing anything. Like I wasn't driving.
Okay.
I wasn't driving, dude.
All right. Put him in the truck. All right.
I wasn't driving.
All right. Come this way with me.
So I'm going to jail for a long time, huh?
We're gonna get that all sorted out, alright?
No, I know. It's gonna
Get all sorted out.
Just go ahead and have a seat there for me if you would.
I wasn't driving. Like,
All right. Go on.
I wasn't driving. I wasn't gonna drive. I promise I wasn't gonna drive. Like I was sitting there.
All right, man. You're in. All right.
Please, if you let me go, I will walk.
Just give us a second, alright?
I will walk.
You gotta chill out, alright? Alright, just sit tight.
I did.
I don't
All right.
want to
Hey,
permanent
man.
back there,
Hey, deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. All right, look, before I can talk to you, I got to read you these rights. I got to make sure you understand these rights, okay?
I'm going to.
So,
I don't want a permanent record.
You have the right to remain silent. Sir, sir. Hey,
Dude,
look, we're going to work through it.
Dude,
We're going to work through it.
Can you just let me go and I will leave you my keys?
I'm afraid I can't do that, man. I'm sorry. But I need to read you these rights, and then we'll see what we can work out, all right?
There's nothing. I'm already fighting a DV that I never even hit her. The whole situation was we were arguing, and I'm fighting a DV because of it.
Okay.
Right now, and so yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of time.
All right, well, look. I'm going to read you your rights, and then, like I said, we can sort through this, okay? But I can't talk to you until I read this to you. It's important, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to represent you before any questioning.
The subject insists he was not driving. He is correct. It does not matter. Under Ohio Revised Code, Section 4511, subsection 194, physical control requires only impaired, in the driver's seat, keys accessible. Engine off is not a defense. The statute targets potential driving, not completed driving. Officers then deliver the Miranda warning required by the Supreme Court. In Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, the subject does not invoke his right to silence. Under Bergwis versus Tompkins, 2010, silence alone is not an invocation. It must be explicit. Every word the subject speaks after this point is admissible. The subject then volunteers unprompted that he is on pre-trial supervision for a domestic violence charge with a no alcohol condition. He just violated it. This opens a second legal proceeding in a separate court where a judge may revoke bond regardless of tonight's outcome. No officer asked. The Fifth Amendment protected him. He waived it voluntarily. Physical control statutes apply to any impairing substance, alcohol, marijuana, prescription drugs. When impairment occurred is relevant to degree, not to the charge.
if you wish.
I would literally leave you my keys.
Do you understand these rights?
Can I just leave?
Do you understand these rights? This is important. We got to get through this part first,
Yes,
okay? You understand? And with these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? Look, man, I just need you to settle down. It's not you're not going to jail for a long time or
Yes,
anything like that. No, you're not.
I'm fighting
No, you're
a DV right
no, you're
now.
not. No, you're not. You're not.
DV right now.
You're not.
And one of the conditions of my pretrial supervision was for me to not drink. I have a problem.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to harm anybody. I was here, like, by myself. Like the car was off. The car was completely off, which I'm pretty sure is one of the conditions of your guys' OVI. No, I was really just sitting there, like, just to get away from my girl, because she's. I won't even want to get into that because that's a whole. I'm fighting a DV because of her.
Okay.
I never hit her, by the way. You can even check the police report yourself. There's no. It was literally just arguing, and then you know how it is, though. Like, if there's arguments, somebody's coming with them.
Well, so I do have to ask. I mean, you said you weren't going to drive away, right?
No.
You said you were just going to hang out here or whatever.
Yes.
So I mean, with that in mind, obviously, like, you're under the influence of something, right? Obviously, you're under the influence of something, right? You said you weren't going to drive away from here for that reason.
No.
So I mean, what is it that you were under the influence of? Can you tell me that?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you're under the influence of?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing?
Not right now.
Okay.
Last night, yeah. Last night I was drinking.
You weren't drinking today at all?
No, because this is like, I fell asleep at like 8 in that spot, and then woke
Last
up.
night?
No, 8 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you got a girlfriend that's crazy, you kind of like, you find times where you can get away and like, just, yeah. And then I was doing until about 8, and then I stopped here and decided I was gonna have a couple beers, and I fell asleep against my steering wheel.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't planning to drive though. Like that there was no plans to drive.
So just sit tight, all right?
Can you guys let me go, please? Like, I'm not a bad guy. Like, this might.
So is weed, marijuana, you allowed to? Can you be in physical control and such for marijuana?
Like you're talking under the influence of it?
Yeah.
What?
Is there any way I'm getting?
When you're in handcuffs, it's game over. I'm being blunt with you, okay? There's no negotiating. It is what it is. All right? I'm not being a dick, but once you're in cuffs, you're in cuffs. All right? You will be released shortly, okay? As long as you could have somebody sober pick you up.
Yeah.
All right? You're not going to jail, okay?
As long as I can.
You're going to get some citations, a couple of citations, and some paperwork, a court date, and you're going to call somebody to come pick you up, okay? All right? You got no priors, nothing like that, so it's not going to be.
I'm not a bad guy.
It's not. No one's saying you are.
I have a problem though.
Our hands are tied. You know what I mean? So, but take this as a learning experience, and
He's supposed to wake us up in the morning, and nobody woke us up in in. So
You yanked the cuff off, bro?
I went to my mom's bedroom.
bro, where's your cuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna make that new guy look bad.
You're like, how the hell?
All right, sit tight, bro. We'll get through it. You're gonna make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I'm sure they'll say the same thing. You know.
To be clear, you're being charged with physical control, not with OVI. So there's a difference, okay? So
It's not to me. I'm
just telling you legally. But what I'm trying to say is that like of course I understand.
the career path I'm chasing.
Listen,
Will not allow this.
I understand. I mean,
Take a deep breath, man. It's really not the end of the world.
It really is. Like I can't be like I want to be a firefighter. That's blocked from any of the convictions that I have obtained. Like
listen, you're not convicted of anything right now, okay? And it's very common these get pled down. So like, To a non.
Yeah, not when I'm already fighting a DV.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
No, the part of my pre-trial condition, I should not have been drunk. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm not yelling at you guys.
I get it. I'm just telling you that it's not.
I was supposed to go to next week. And then I get found by little cops.
I get it.
Drunk in a parking lot.
Case outcome. Unknown at time of analysis. 2 legal proceedings now exist, where one might have been avoided. The officers receive a B+. FST protocol was followed. De-escalation was effective. Force remained proportionate throughout. Deduction. The Miranda warning was read during peak emotional distress, with no stabilization pause, and the impairing substance was never confirmed on camera. The subject receives a C+. No resistance. Medical conditions properly disclosed. But he made repeated incriminating statements, disclosed his own supervision violation, and argued a legally irrelevant defense. The clerk receives an A-, specific, credible, civic-minded, no concerns. 3 takeaways. 1. Parked does not mean protected. Physical control reaches you before you touch the ignition. 2. The Miranda warning is not an invitation to explain yourself. Silence must be invoked. Talking waives it. 3. Never disclose a separate legal matter without an attorney present. 1 charge became 2 entirely by voluntary disclosure. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for more police interaction and courtroom content.